Namaste, beautiful soul. Welcome once again to conscious breathing and a little bit of movement. Today is going to be a little bit wild. You will understand why. But let's go to the back of the mat this time. And as a good friend says, it always gets interesting when you start stunting. So this time we're not going to stand on the floor. And with the theme of our flow today, I have a beautiful beetle going around. We just passed by a lot of different deers and camels. So yeah, it's going to be an animal flow. A little bit of a wild thing, as I said. And we're going to start standing. We're going to do a little bit of breathing, conscious breathing. So it's going to be Kapalabhati to get some energy going. And we're going to pair it up with a little bit of movement in the hands. So we're going to be opening and closing as much as possible. Open and close strong, make a fist. And then every time we close, we'll do the exhale. So remember, Kapalabhati is a very soft inhale, just natural. But the exhale is forceful exhale. And we're going to bring the belly inwards to expel the air. There's a tutorial out there if you want to check it, but you should be familiar with Kapalabhati at the moment. And I see the beetle is just, you can't see it, it's just climbing that little tree on top of the mat. Isn't that cute? Anyway, let's get started and let's go for about 25 to 30. We can count or not. And go. And you're probably so focused on the Kapalabhati that you forgot that it is actually quite tiring, but it's good. Let's just move the hands a little bit. Let's do a bit of flexing up and down. So warming up the wrist. So up and down. You can also pair it with the inhale, exhale. But we're not doing Kapalabhati anymore. We're just going to move the wrists to make sure they're limbered, they're moving, they're supple, and let's do some circles. So as you can imagine, there's going to be a lot of wrists involved, outwards and now inwards. And I want to make sure that they're moving and working. Okay, I'm going to invite a little beetle to get out. Okay, there you go. Otherwise, I might step onto it and that wouldn't be nice. Let's do some halves and salutations from the back of the mat. So remember, we just come up, inhaling, go up, and maybe a little bit of a back bend. You can put the hands together, start squeezing the glutes. Get an extra breath. And then let's go down, down, down towards the floor. Bend the knees as your first forward bend. So you want to bend the knees a little bit. Hang the neck. You may grab your elbows and hang everything. Extending the spine for the first time. Letting it waterfall, cascade down. Relax the neck. You can say yes, no, move it. Feel the extension of the back. And then inhale. And now we straighten the back, flat back. Maybe the hands can come to the shins. If you reach the floor, that's also a good idea. Whatever works. Make sure you look like a beautiful table. Stretching already hamstrings. And then let's fold again. You can still back bend. Back bend. Bend the knees. You're not back bending, you're forward bending here. And then inflate the lungs, come up, reaching up to the sky. And hands come down to the chest. Let's do this and flow it. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold, go towards the ground. Maybe bending the knees a little bit. Inhale, flat back, straighten. Extend the crown as far as you can. Exhale, go down again. And inhale, reaching up. Hands up to the sky, and then hands up to the heart. Another one, inhale. Reach up to the sky, upward salute. Forward fold, going down, exhaling, emptying the lungs. Filling up the lungs, we come to a flat back. And we empty again, going downwards and folding and lifting up like a balloon, floating up in the air. And hands to chest. And now we're going to start flowing. And we're going to come on our tiptoes, going up. And the hands, like you're doing a handstand. So bend the wrists, just palms going up, and I'm sinking in the sand. So if you see me wobbling, you know why. And then calm down. Let's do that again. On your tiptoes, go up. Hands like in a handstand, like you're upside down. And then go down. Go up again. Inhale. Calves getting warmed up. And go down. And the last one, go up. On your tiptoes. Hands like in a handstand. Palms up to the sky, strong. And then calm down. Let's go to Tadasana for a second. So mountain pose, shoulders go down, palms going forward. Engage the glutes, engage the thighs, engage the abdominal side. So you're really in a very active position. You're not just sloping everything down. How does it feel? You can close the eyes, just look inward. Get strong. Imagine someone is going to punch your belly. So you want to have it strong, like get ready, like, oh, you don't know what's going to happen in front of you. Just make sure it's all strong. Okay, and now let's go and start going up like we're in our Tadasana, but on our tiptoes and handstand. And then we're going down all the way, and we're going to walk all the way to the top of the mat. So put the hands on the floor. Let's go to the front. We go to plank. And let's start with only a plank. Let's go down, back again. And then come up on your tiptoes and like a handstand. Let's go down again and walk, walk, walk all the way to the plank. And if you want, you can use the knees. That's always a good idea. Go down, chaturanga, go up again and walk back towards your feet and float up. Palms up to the sky, tiptoes, and then come down. And then fold again, walk, 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 and plank, and maybe chaturanga. Go up again and walk back, using the core. Lift up on your tippy toes, and then go down. Let's walk again towards the front. My friend, the beetle, sorry. Oops, sorry, I left you on your belly, on your back. And go down. This is an animal flow. They're included. And then go back. Come up on your tippy toes. Go down. Walk all the way to the front. Plank. If you want to use your knees, feel welcome. Otherwise, let's go down. Chaturanga halfway. Come up again. And go down. Come up. Tippy toes. Go up. Oops. And all the way down. And another plank. Maybe another push-up. Going up again. And use from the pit of the navel. Come up. Tippy toes. Upside down. Go. And a strong plank. If you want to stay in plank, feel free. Otherwise, let's go down towards the floor with very super strong arms. Maybe you want to do a little jump here, a little jump, and then walk down. Another plank, Another push up, come up. And because this is the last one, let's make it a little bit of a jump. And then go down. Another push up if it feels good. And all the way to the back, folding. Come up, hands to chest. And now let's go down again. But this time we're gonna go to all fours and then reverse the hands so that the fingers are looking towards you. And let's do a couple of cats and cows. So drop the belly, inhale, arch the spine, exhale, inhale, exhale, lifting the vertebra up to the sky. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone. Exhale. And let's go to neutral. Let's bring the hands again to a normal position. And let's tuck the toes. And from tucking the toes, we're going to lift the knees a little bit off the ground. So it could be 5 centimeters maybe. It doesn't have to be more than that. And from here, we're going to walk like a bear. So right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot. Let's go backwards with opposite leg and opposite arm. So like a little animal. And okay, sorry, my little friends are really crawling over me. So let's do some bear walk. And I'm not coming out of my mat, or try not to, but you can continue if you want, forward and backward, just like a little animal. So the way you prefer, forwards and backwards, one step to the back, one step to the front, working with the core, strength of the legs. Everything is super engaged, and you probably can feel it at the moment. And then from here, we're going to connect to the center. We're going to lift the right leg and maybe the left arm. See how it goes. Ooh, bit of balance. Let's do the other side. The left leg a little bit off the ground, the right arm. And let's see. Up, sinking. Great. And then let's just for a second come to Vajrasana. You can leave the toes tucked or untucked, whatever works. Observe, visualize yourself again on that bear pose, on that animal little pose. We're going to take it up a little notch. And let's see how it comes out. Let's gonna go back to all fours, lift the knees, and then from here we're gonna bring the right leg up. We're gonna bring it between both the left arm and the left leg, all the way. Boom! And we're gonna bring the right arm up to the sky, the elbow, and no, that's the left arm, and the right leg is gonna go up in the sky. We're going down again to all fours with the knees lifted, and we're going to do the same with the other side. So the left leg is going to come through, and then we bring the right arm and the right elbow, and we keep doing this to one side and down, floating knees, the other side, bringing the elbow up and then bringing the hand down, left elbow up to the sky, right knee floating, and then down and up and down. And you can just speed it up. You can even jump it a little bit if you want, or you can just do it slowly, which is equally super strong, and it doesn't make a difference in efficiency. Depends on how energetic you are today. And then slow is also really hard. Sometimes it's actually harder than fast, so it doesn't matter, just keep going. One more, and you can hear I'm panting already. Perfect. Knees on the floor. Let's take a bit of a child's pose, just passing by. Give yourself a little bit of rest. Accommodate chest between your thighs, between your knees. Expand, stand the arms. Oh, beautiful. Let's take a couple more breaths. Oh, this story. Oh, I've got another friend. They're coming to do some yoga on the mat with me, which is very friendly for them. And I love beetles, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to squash them. Okay, tuck the toes. I left this one also on her back. Oh, there you go. You can move now. Tuck the toes, come up. Downward dog, and this is our first dog, so super strong hands. Open the fingers, palm on the floor. Feel the cushions of the hand really engaging on the floor. And then you can start pedaling the feet, reaching up with the heels towards the floor. Hips up to the sky, going towards the back, just pushing yourself away from the mat. And then from here, we're going to lift the right leg and bring it towards the right elbow. For one. Bring it back, and then again to the right elbow. Then again, three-legged dog, and to the right elbow. We bring it up, and then down. Let's do the same with the left. Bring it up, left elbow, going towards the front. So shoulders are over wrist when you come down. And reaching with the knee, the elbow, or the triceps, the arm in general. 3. Okay, now we're going to go a little bit further. Bring the right leg up. Bring it towards the arm. And maybe you do a bit of a push-up. And then come up. And bring it back. And down. Left goes up. Comes towards the arm. Maybe a little bit of a push-up. And then come up. And up again. And down. Second time with the right. Comes up. Three-legged dog. Towards the front. A bit of a push-up. Come up. And three-legged dog. And down. Left goes up. Comes towards the front. Make a little shelf with a forearm and the back of the triceps. And then bring it back. And down. And maybe we can try Eka Pada Koundinyasana, which sounds really weird. And it's not easy, but let's give it a try. Bring it up, forward, make it a little shelf, and maybe extend the right leg. Bring the left up, and there you go. And on balance. And then bring it back. Again to three-legged dog, and down. And if it didn't come out, that's beautifully fine. It does not come out with me most of the time. So let's try it again with the left. Left goes up, three-legged dog. Come to the front, make that shelf with the arm. And maybe extend the left leg and bring the right up to the sky. There you go. And then bring it up, down, downward dog. Give yourself a breather. Inhale. Lion's breath. We are about animals, so lion is included. Inhale. Exhale. On the third one, super strong inhale. Make some noise. Awesome. Now we bring the right leg to three-legged dog, and then we bring it outside of the right hand. And let's go again. Inhale, exhale down. Left comes up, outside of the left hand. And inhale, comes back. Exhale, goes down. Let's do this a bit more with flow. Inhale, come up. Exhale, outside. Inhale, up again through three-legged dog. Down. Inhale, up. Exhale, outside the leg. So we're going down, opening the hips now and getting some extension here in the inner thighs. Inhale and down. Right legs up, outside. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Left goes up, exhale, outside of the left hand. Inhale comes up, exhale, go down. And now we're going to go. Right leg goes up, comes down, and then the left follows, and we're here. Malasana. Let's open a little bit of Malasana. Ah, put the sun in front of me. This is so beautiful because it's still not too hot. Take a couple of breaths in Malasana. Push with your elbows onto your knees. Open your knees. And then from here, put the hands back. Let's go back to downward dog. And then from here, we're going to try to jump all the way. If jumping is too much, do one foot at a time. So right and left or left and right. Otherwise, from here, we bend the knees a little bit. And then we jump to Malasana. And maybe we can try to jump back. Here we go. Downward dog. Bend the knees. Jump. Malasana. Hands on the floor. Jump back. And downward dog. Bend the knees. Step both feet to the front. Open to Malasana. Hands on the floor again. And we jump back to kind of a plank. Downward dog. Legs the knees. Jump. Malasana. Hands on the floor. Let's go back to plank. Downward dog. Legs the knees. Jump. Malasana. Hands on the floor. Plank. Downward dog. There we go. And then from here we jump again. Both feet. And we are in this beautiful Malasana. We're going to do a little bit of a chimpanzee. So we're going to come to the back. Boom. Sorry, friend. Go and walk. As you can see, there's a lot of life happening. And then we're going to do a little bit of chimp, like a chimpanzee, like a little monkey going forward. So put the hands on the floor as far as you can reach, and then jump and join the feet towards the hand. And here, and maybe we turn around. There you go. So get yourself a monkey in you. Hands and hands. And my goodness, this is full of sand. And maybe we turn around and we come jump again. And jump. And jump. And jump. And let's do some side chimps. So the side chimps, we're going to bring the hands all the way, the right hand to the left foot, and then from here the left hand as far as it reaches, and then we try to reach again the right foot with the right hand. So we come here, then we just put the hands as far as possible, and then we jump all the way the other side. And then maybe it's a very soft jump, not very high, which is fine. And maybe we can try to jump a little bit higher and jump a little bit higher. And I'm getting so sandy here. And then a little bit higher and maybe higher. And this monkey is getting really tired. And let's go to the back of the mat. Oh my goodness. And let's go. Oh, being an animal is tiring. It really is. Whether it's a chimp, bear, or anything. Let's do the camel thing. And calm down. Come onto your knees. Just take a couple of breaths. Tuck the toes. Bring the right hand up. And if you know your body doesn't take camel well, you can put your hands in your pockets, maybe with the fingers down or the fingers up. Just back bend. Engage the thighs. Push the hips forward. And that's already a nice back bend to compensate for all the craziness we've been through. If you prefer to go for a more full camel, bring the hand up, bring it all the way to your right heel. Look at your right heel, how beautiful it is. And then from here, maybe you bring your left hand up to the sky. And this is half camel. If half camel feels good, leave it there. Otherwise, turn it all the way back towards your left heel. Find it Don't collapse the head. Still look up, but push the hips forward. Engage the thighs. Feel that back bend, that opening of the shoulders. And then from here we release. Maybe we bring the right arm up. So we are in the other half. Great extension of the psoas too. And then bring it on up. Beautiful. Let's go to all fours. And this is the wild cat and cow, which is you just move the way you want to move. There's no rules here. Let's make some circles. Go in one direction, whichever that one is for you. And change to the other direction. Get the freedom to move the way you want to move. Know that you don't have it. You'll always have that freedom. You can always do with your body whatever feels good. And do not ever compare yourself to anybody else. First of all, me, because you don't have to do exactly what I do. I'm just here to guide you. If you think that's too crazy, do it to your own degree. If you think that's too easy, also you do it to your own degree. Wiggle your tail. Move a little bit free, the way you want it. Beautiful. And let's go down to crocodile, because that's another beautiful animal. Crocodile is going to be on our belly. Make a little pillow with your hands, and the toes are looking out. Heels come in, and then forehead resting on the pillow, on the hands. If you prefer to use one cheek, do so. And then maybe after a few seconds, change to the other cheek so they don't feel that one has a preference. And you do the things evenly. As a crocodile, the good thing is you really feel how your lungs fill up when you breathe. And even your belly. You get some feedback there, like, oh, we're moving. Awesome. And the last active pose we're going to do is locust, another animal, a little one. So we're going to bring the hands, palms up to the sky, forehead on the floor. The feet are going to get as close as possible together. They don't have to be glued. Probably when you come up, they're going to separate a bit, which is absolutely fine and normal. And we're going to lift, start with the legs up to the sky, and then we're going to bring the chest, the head, the arms, everything up. Let's count to 10, 9, 8, 7. Engage everything as much as you can. Glutes, thighs, triceps, the back bone, all the back muscles. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's push ourselves and roll onto our backs. And that's it. There's no more animals around. There are, but we're gonna leave them for the next time. Come back. Bring in your knees to your chest. Open the arms. Let's do a double leg twist to the right and look left. To give the spine a little bit more love. Glue the left shoulder to the ground so it does not come out. And you feel that torsion as much as possible. Bring the legs to the center. Take them to the left and you look to the right. Gluing that right shoulder. And finding that beautiful twist of the spine. And then come to the center. Give yourself a big hug. Maybe a kiss. And then release to Shavasana. And you might think, oh God, finally, after all these zoo wild reserve that she's come back with, finally can get a rest. Yes. Let everything go, let everything pass. Whatever happened, who cares? If the chimps really jumped high, if the inchworm had a plank or not, if you did that arm balance or not, if you actually tried for the first time and you managed to pull it out, ooh, well done. And if you didn't, well done too. You've got more chances. You might try tomorrow, next week, next month. You have the whole life to try new things. Keep trying them. But now just relax, let go, loosen up. And whatever happened, let it be. And feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you wish, because it feels amazing. I'm going to start moving my hands, my feet, stretching a little bit above the head, giving myself a bit of length from toes to fingers. But you can also stay in Shavasana and just close the practice, just relaxing. Otherwise, you might just turn to one side or the other side, or maybe rock and roll yourself to the center, cross-legged, with the hands and the chest in the middle of the heart, in that beautiful gesture of gratitude, humility, reflection, that trip inward from the jungle that we were to the deep sea of our heart. Being grateful for being able just to move in any way, whether it was soft, it was hard, whether we sweated and we didn't get where we wanted. Don't make it a frustration, just make it like, okay, next time I'll try a bit better. Next time it will be better. Keep practicing. Challenge yourself every single day. And slowly open your eyes with a big smile in your face. And as always, a great pleasure having you with me today. See you tomorrow. Namaste.